Hello world, welcome back to Razor RC. Super excited today because I finally got a chance to drive the Team Associated T6.2 at my local track. We are open again and it was great to be out there driving with some friends, getting out there, turning some laps. It's just been a long time, probably about 3 months I think since I've been at the track, so that was a ton of fun. So just want to share my thoughts on the T6.2, what I worked on, my initial impressions, as well as share some running footage, so we'll get into that. This is it, T6.2, came out I think in January of this year, and yeah, got it all painted up. And we can take a look at my actual vehicle. So electronics wise, I'm running a Savox 1267 SG. Provide enough torque. I thought there were a couple spots where maybe it was giving a little bit, so I may need a stronger servo, not totally sure. On carpet, definitely you need a really strong servo. On track because of these big tires, tons of traction. Running the Hobbywing XR10 Pro stock spec. Again, I felt like the brakes were a little weak. I may need to up the ESC there, get something a little bit stronger, not 100% sure yet. I've got this ARX 482R receiver, basically a clone of a Sanwa RX 482. And then motor wise, I'm running the Witz 13.5 stock spec motor. It was set to 30 degrees out of the box. I actually spent quite a bit of time playing with the timing on that. Now I'm running 48 degrees. We do have a 20% off coupon code for this motor, I think for 80 bucks, which is what it is after the discount. Probably the best motor you can get for 80 bucks. I mean, it's pretty fast, still working on the timing and the gearing a little bit. I would start at around 48 degrees with a fan and check temps and stuff, but that's going to be pretty close in my opinion, probably maybe within 1 or 2 degrees of optimal. Still playing with that, but yeah, pretty quick motor, especially for that price range. And then the other thing I spent a lot of time doing was working on tire selection. So tried Schumacher's, tried Proline tires, both front and rear. I'm basically kind of settled on Proline. I don't know what these are, the wedges up front and the mini pins in the rear. That seems pretty balanced, but I was getting a bit of chassis slap in the rear. Actually, stiffer tires helps that out a fair amount, so did kind of mess with that. In terms of setup wise, I basically took the Blake Champlain 702 Raceway setup for the T6.1 and kind of adapted it to the T6.2. Again, I think that'll get you pretty close. I think they'll get you like, 85, 90% of the way there. Still need to do a little bit of setup changes. I think the rear is a little too soft for me at least. Also not enough front steering, especially heavy on the brakes. It does understeer a fair amount. Maybe the tires, maybe the sway bar, I'm not really sure. Probably gonna try a steel weight under the servo as well, but did find it to understeer a fair amount at the end of the front straight where it has basically like a 180 U-turn. Did end up going wide a fair amount or running into the wall even then. Nothing broke. The only thing that happened was a ball cup popped off one of the rod ends. One of the ball steads, I think I crashed into a concrete wall. That just popped off, but nothing else broke. The body, is holding out really nicely, working out really well. So overall, yeah, the truck is really good. I do think this is a huge improvement over the T6.1. My T6.1, I only ran on dirt. I never ran it on carpet, so it's not a complete apples to apples comparison, but this thing is really good. I feel like it drives super well. I was kind of battling out there with my buddy who was on like a B6.1. He also had a T6.2. We battled a little bit. He also brought out his B74.1 a little bit, so just battling on the track a little bit there, and that was fun. I think the buggies do have an advantage, but this thing is pretty quick. It seems to drive really, really close, so I am going to have to spend some more time on the setup, but it's pretty good. There are no T6.2 setups, so I would definitely just try out maybe Blake's T6.1 setup or hit them up, or I don't know, maybe there's some other pro drivers that will reveal what they're running on their carpet setups, but this thing is pretty dang good overall. I'm running the steel ESC tray. I'm also running the steel front bulkhead, but I'm still running the plastic bell cranks, plastic front camber block, although I did put some little set screws there in there to kind of reinforce a little bit, so make it a little less likely to break. But yeah, this thing feels really good overall. I was kind of surprised at the white springs rear. I think it's gray up front, or maybe it's white. I'm not really sure. Seems kind of soft-ish, but we'll have to see. But yeah, awesome little truck. We'll definitely be spending some more time on this. And again, check out the Wits Racing products. 20% off. $80 motor. I don't think you can beat that. It's pretty dang fast for an $80 motor. So anyways, yeah, enjoy this video and look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.
Body okay?
Yeah. I guess that's a bar pass, huh?